everybody. We've told you our How We Met story before. You may have seen it in interviews or I've written it on my blog also. But we want to make a video about it and actually talk to you about how we met. He's going to tell his version of the story and then I'm going to give a few highlights. So, go for it.
So basically it started from with me. So we became first in friend on Facebook. Then after that we started talking slowly and started getting over like 4 years, 5 years, started getting so
like our friendship started growing even more and more and blossoming into like feelings.
And then she decided that she also had interest in Hindi, also some kind of culture, also Indian culture. So I preferred her some Hindi movies and some songs that she
which
like
made my interest like magnify towards Indian culture and Hindi.
So in 2012 back in, I think she decided to come to India and I don't know, but it didn't work out.
Yes,
and
the
so
plan failed. But in any
finally,
case, two years after that, in 2014, I finally was able to make the trip to India by myself to be able to meet him and to be able to see India and just get an idea of what culture was really like. So that's how we met. Face to face, we were both really nervous, but it was exciting meeting for the first time. We met in a train, technically.
But I was over nervous, so I was just very funny first time I met her, and I was so funny that I just see things around and make fun out of nothing.
It was really great. We were laughing together right away.
We actually met like just after midnight.
It was so late.
Yes.
I was so nervous too. I was actually taking a train from Hyderabad and I thought that as the time approached, I thought, oh God, I can't do it. I can't meet him. I was really scared. My heart was beating out of my chest. But as soon as I stood up and I saw the time and the train was slowing down, I knew that it was going to happen whether I liked it or not. So I was a little bit late getting off the train because I was trying to confirm whether or not it was actually his city. And it was. So I was slow, and meanwhile he was panicking because he couldn't find me. So he came on the train, and we actually met in the coach.
Yeah, and it was raining so hard.
Yeah.
And on that day, all night, I think.
All night it was raining. It was really cold, and you had to leave. You had to leave your city that night to go somewhere. But in any case, we met a weekend after that. So that's how we met, and how our relationship sort of developed after that. Is we spent a lot of time together in India. The first few months was kind of on and off, but then we met at the end of my first visit for the last like 2 months, and we spent all of our time together every day. We worked together, so we would spend all of our time together. And
so total like 3 months we lived together.
Yes.
Then after that, she had to leave as a visa was expiring. And then she came back, I think in September?
Yeah, it was in September.
Yeah.
And it was at those last 2 and 3 months we were spending together in Delhi, we were basically inseparable. And at that point we knew that we wanted to be together. And so that began our relationship.
Yeah, we were inseparable because we were doing work together also.
Yes.
And also it's kind of, you know what.
It developed, it was really strong. So, okay, I came back in September and we lived together in New Delhi for a while. And it was really nice. Like, we got to do a lot of things. Like, we were next to Akshardham temple, so we got to do a lot of cool things.
Few temples, I think, also.
Yeah, we also saw, what is it, Qutub Minar?
Qutub Minar, I guess.
Yeah,
yes.
we saw that.
And Lotus
Red
Temple.
Fort. We saw Red Fort also.
Red Fort and Lotus Temple also.
Yes, so we got to do a lot of cool things at that time.
Temple, quite a few things.
Yeah.
And we visited some malls in Noida also.
Actually, we stopped in Nepal after that because of my visa mistake. I had guessed the date wrong. I was a week. I guessed it wrong by a week, and I had to leave.
I couldn't imagine that. It's like a very big mistake.
Right. I mean, but we did go to Nepal, and we fixed that. And I left the next week, and or the next few days, because we spent like 5 days in Nepal, and that was really great. So okay, so then I was in the U.S. for like 3 months or 4 months, maybe 4 months that time, and. At the end of my last trip to India, we were able to, well, he was able to talk to his parents, and they finally reluctantly agreed that yes, they would arrange our marriage. So by the next time I came to India,
Now
we were getting married.
Yeah, now I can't imagine that how it happened, right? It happened in
It was so surreal. It's hard to think about it, that it all happened in any case, but
Now I can't imagine that.
I know. I can't either. It's scary to think about, but it all happened the way it did. Anyway, yes, so that's our story, and we've been just happily
wanted to
together
share
ever
that.
since being married, and we just wanted to share that with you guys. And, okay, anything else you want to add? No. Okay, well, that's all, and I hope you like our story, and if you do like what you hear, please give this a thumbs up, please subscribe, and share this video. Thank you for watching. Bye! Okay, I'm gonna start talking. I'm sorry if it's awkward. You can laugh at me.